everybody. I know it's dark. I know you can't see, but I just got in the car. Nope, can't even see me in the mirror. It's late at night. I was sitting around. Well, not sitting around. I just got home, and I don't know. It just hit me. There's a place I've been wanting to go see for several years now. I just never have gone or made the effort to go, and I don't know. I just said now's the time. Here it is, 9 o'clock at night. I threw some stuff in the bag, threw some camping gear in the trunk. I'm in my car. Threw a little food in the bag, camping gear, change of clothes, and here we go, folks. We're going. That's all you get. That's all I'm showing you. That says 421 miles, about 7 hours away.
Took its toll, and in the name of flood control, let me change my life and make it right.
Okay, we just turned on the road to our destination. Got about 6 miles. It's been a long ride. Well, we've been riding all night. It's gonna be worth it though. What's that? I don't know what that is. I gotta pay attention. Okay, we're almost to our destination. We've been driving all night. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. But it's gonna be worth it. This is gorgeous. This has been on my bucket list for years to come here, and I just never, I don't know, I ain't gonna say I never got the chance. I just never really, I guess, had the time, I reckon. I don't know, but either way, I was sitting around last night and I said, I'm going. I'm just gonna go. So I threw me a bag in the car, a little bit of camping gear, and yeah, here we are. Drove all night. I don't think I could have came at a better time though. The trees are changing colors, and it's chilly outside. The weather's cool, and it's nice and foggy up in these mountains. And yes, this is just gorgeous. I love this. I'm so glad I came. I'm hoping I see a bear. I don't know. We might see one. In case you haven't figured it out yet, you might have bought a thumbnail, or I might have already told you, I can't remember, but we're in West Virginia, and we're going to a spot. For some people it probably ain't no big deal, but for me, yeah, I've been wanting to come here for a long time. Right now we're going through the New River Gorge, and it is very, very beautiful, scenic. Another spot that if you ever get a chance, you need to come here. Just to drive here, just getting here is very scenic. The last, I don't know, 100, 120 miles has been through the mountains. I'm gonna see if I can find a place to camp around here. I might just stay tonight. I don't know. Okay, everybody, we've made it here to Thurmond, West Virginia. Here's a little information. We're in the New River Gorge National Park and Preserve. Before we go down and check out the town, I know it's bad glare, there's some pictures of the town when it was old. Well, I mean, it's still old, obviously, but when people still live here. We're gonna go check this out. Ooh, I didn't know that was loose like that. But I want to read you something real quick before we go to the actual town. It says, during the first 2 decades of the 1900s, Thurmond was a classic boom town. Coal shipments from area mines and thriving passengers business made Thurmond the highest revenue producing station on the entire Chesapeake and Ohio Railway. Co-barons patronized Thurmond's banks, making the banks among the richest in the state. 15 passenger trains a day traveled through town. The town's stores, restaurants, hotels, and boarding houses were always buzzing with the sound of cash registers and conversation. The use of diesel locomotives and the decline of the coal industry put Thurmond on the fast track to decline. Many businesses closed and most residents moved on. Today, the town of Thurmond remains surprisingly untouched by modern development. New River Gorge National Park and Preserve invites you to take a step back into time. Okay, so this is where we're going right here. I just wanted to read it to you so you'd have an idea. Man, it's so pretty here. A little idea about the town. Because I don't actually know nothing about it. A little more information. I don't think this building is here anymore. The Dunglin Hotel. The area across the river was known as Southside Junction. During the industrial boom of the early 1900s, it helped draw many people to Thurmond area for both business and pleasure. Southside Junction boasted the famous Dunglin Hotel as well as a cash mercantile, drugstore, shoe shop, movie theater, mortuary, and railroad yard. Several money-making ventures not allowed in Thurmond during its early years, namely saloons with high-stakes gambling and brothels, lured many to the wilder side of Southside Junction, also known as Ballyheck. That's pretty cool. Thurmond's over there, the town, but we're going to walk. I drove across this bridge, but we're going to walk across it and check out the river. It's something to see. Make sure ain't no traffic coming. No. Ooh. We're walking right beside the rail too. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna pause the camera, I guess. We'll try doing both at the same time. Take pictures and record. I can't even get my brain to work at the same time. Ooh, I get a little vertigo on this bridge. I don't know why. All right, had to do another picture. That's pretty. It's kind of, that's the reason I'm getting vertigo walking on this bridge. Wow. I'm so glad I drove all night to get here. This is great. Alright, I'm going to pause the camera and put it away for a second so I can get a few pictures. Now we're going to head into the town. There's one thing I want to find while I'm here. My friend Mark, some of y'all know him as Hobo Shoestring. He's on YouTube, he rides trains. He tagged I don't know what you call it. I guess there's an old building or shed that's falling in. He tagged it, and I want to go down here and see it. I don't know why. It's not that big of a deal. I just do. This is the old depot station. It's now actually an active Amtrak station. It's closed at the moment. It don't open at 10, so that's the reason we're not going in there. It's like a visitors info and all that. But anyway, this is a good look at the town here. I'm gonna pause the camera because we gotta walk all the way down there. So I'm gonna pause the camera until we get down there. That way you ain't gotta see me huffing and puffing getting over there. Coming up on the first building, I don't actually even know what it is. Oh, it was the United States Post Office. And up there, if you can see it, it says Railway Express Agency. That's pretty cool. The old post office. Yes. Yes, property, no trespassing. I think, my understanding, there's a bunch of houses up there. My understanding, a few people still live up there. I don't know what these, let me see, this little marker said anything. Benchmark, U.S. coast, and, oh, it's a survey. Yeah, them are all over the United States. If you don't know what them are, they're geological survey markers. They're all over the United States. Just random places. But anyway. Excuse me. We're high in the mountains and hard for me to breathe. There's no house there. Wow. I bet that's spooky at night time. I wonder if you can go up and see it. I see the no trespassing sign on it. Obviously, they don't want you going in it. I just wondered, oh, there's a bunch of them up there. I see 3 in a row. One here, one there, and the camera's not picking it up, but over in these trees I see a roof of something. Assuming it's a house. This is pretty cool. I know it's just a bunch of old rundown buildings to some people, but to me this is history, and I love history, and I've been wanting to come see this forever. They got cameras watching this. I don't blame them. People vandalize it. New River Banking Trust Company, depository for the state of West Virginia. Man, I wish I could go inside and look. That'd be neat. Oh, that's steep. This is... I don't have a name, what it used to be. Oh, there's a timeline of the... So the town's built, if you look, it's built on the curve of a mountain. That's pretty neat. I didn't... Well, I guess it's so big you don't notice it standing here. (1837), Captain Thurmond acquired 73 acres along the river. See no tracks completed through the gorge. 1889, first loads of coal shipped. 1891, original depot and hotel Thurmond built. 1903, Thurmond Incorporated. 1908, major flood washed away the Thurmond Bridge. 1910, Thurmond ranked first in revenue receipts. 1921, road from Glen Jean to Thurmond complete. 1931, I think that last one was 21. 1931, National Bank of Thurmond failed. 1958, last steam locomotive operated in the New River Gorge. And it continues on. I'm reading these timeline things. It continues on. So this was I still don't say what this building was. Oh, this is that hotel we was reading about. They just don't look the same. I guess that's what it was. I don't know. This is a Goodman Kincaid building, whatever that is. I'll get on the other side of the track so we can get a better view of it here in a minute. I'm just peeking through the windows right now. This looks like it used to be some kind of store, like clothing or general store or something. Here's the bank. That's pretty cool. Safety deposit boxes for rent. National Bank of Thurmond, member Federal Reserve System. U.S. State, County, and Ford Motor Company depository. Any amount starts an account. 3% interest on savings. That's pretty neat. Can't really see inside. Yeah, they got... Oh, you can tell it's been flooded. You can see water's been in there. There's mud on the floor. And that's the water line. If you look at that, I know it's reflection. See that white wall back there? And then see all that dark discoloration on it? That's a water line where the water's been in there. You can see the sand in the window. That's crazy. We're going to go down there a little ways and check out a building. That's where Shoestring supposedly... Well, he did. I seen it in one of his videos. He left a tag there. But let me get a few pictures here. And then, oh man, it's just neat. I just love seeing the fog rise up on the mountains. But I'm going to get a few pictures here. And then I'll bring you back. Here's the town hall. That's pretty neat. That's a small little building. To be a big boom town. Okie dokie. What I want to check out. This thing's pretty neat. It has something to do with the railroad. I don't know exactly. I think they loaded coal out of it into the trains. But I'm looking for Shoestring's tag. Maybe yard buzzards. If you guys see this, maybe you know who some of these are. I don't recognize that of them, but I don't ride trains. Hank's death was an inside job. Alrighty. Shoestring is supposed to be behind me. Brotherhood of American Train Riders. I don't know. I never heard of them. But I think Shoestring is over in this building. I'm gonna go over and look. Give me just a minute. In his video, he came in this building. Ooh, that bird scared me. Scared me. No, that ain't Shoestring. I remember him showing that one. Oh, these look pretty old, but they just look like just regular graffiti. I was pretty sure he showed his... He had a tag here, I thought. Maybe he didn't. You can go back, Shoestring, Hobo Shoestring, you know, the train rider. Some of y'all know who he is, but a lot of you that follow me don't watch train riders. But he was here. He caught a train, you know, he rides freight trains. And he caught one into the area or got off here. It don't really show where he got off the train at, but you know, he did a video of this area walking around. And I thought Shoestring had a tag here, but I sure don't see it. Maybe he didn't. He likes to tag. Let me find, yeah, like down there in them boxes. I don't know, something to do with the train. I don't know, you know, all about that. That's what he likes tagging. So we'll go down there and look at that. Make sure there ain't no train coming. I don't want to be a statistic. I don't know what that is. Well, it's a red building. I know that, but that's all I know. Yeah, very pretty. Trees are changing colors. I'm really glad I cleaned. It was a, you know, I've been up all day yesterday working. Well, I was planning on working on my bike. I had to gather up parts, and then running errands and all that. Taking some more pictures. I'm sorry, I had you staring at a pole, didn't I? I got my phone taking pictures, posting it on. You can follow me on Instagram if you want. It's pretty much what you see in the videos. I just take pictures and put on there. But that's what I'm doing now. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was up all day yesterday. And then, I don't know, about 8 o'clock last night, I just decided I'm doing it. Because I didn't know when the next chance would be for me to get back over here. Because I'm going to Florida, and then after that, I don't know what I'm doing. And, I don't know when I'll be back in this area. So I said, I'm doing it. I threw a bag in the car. I think I already mentioned this, but threw some food, my camping gear in the car, and away we go. I think this is what they was calling, yeah, they're calling this the guest house. Oh, it says private property. I just wanted to read that sign. Thurmond's Historic Guest House. Find us on Airbnb. Oh, I guess you can stay here. The structure is currently being restored as a community volunteer project in an effort to begin to refurbish the houses and buildings within the town of Thurmond. Town's volunteers are working to restore and preserve the history here for the future generations to learn from and enjoy. Please do your part to help with these efforts by respecting all structures here and not vandalizing these innocent buildings. They can't defend themselves. This area down there in various bandits, please not trespass or alarm or sound. We have no choice but to prosecute others to our house. Well, you gotta put the sign where I can see it. I'm looking at that building. I'll go over there. He may not have done it. I was pretty sure in that video that, whoa, my camera popped off my camera just popped off my mount. No, he ain't got no tag on it. I was pretty sure he tagged something. No. Okay, let me pause this camera and try to get it back on my mount. I'm glad it didn't pop off when I was over there by the water. Okay, I put it back on. I don't know what's happening. It just, I'm messing with it right now. I don't know, it just popped out. I guess it's getting loose. What's this building here? Oh, there's no plaque or nothing. It don't say. Pretty neat looking building. It's nothing. Ain't nothing saying what it is. Now we're getting to some of the houses. This was, oh, it's got some writing on it. There's birds inside there and it thumping and making noises on the inside. But I just seen a bird fly out of it, so. This is Marilyn Brown's house. I don't know who Marilyn Brown was. This was her house. And people's written all over this wall. I don't know why they gotta do that for. Yeah, they've written all over it. That's a shame. And that one, I see two that was this year, just not a month or two ago. Take the camera off the mount. I'm gonna hold it with my hand because something's wrong with my mount. I don't know. I gotta get me another one. My GoPro mount's broke. I broke it. This camera mount's broke. Anyway, here's another house. This is I could be wrong. It looks like it says Fatty. Maybe it's Patty. But something Lipscomb's house. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. See it right there? Pretty sure it's supposed to be Patty, probably. Bunch of spray painting on the windows. That looks like the inside. Some people's broken in there. I wish folks wouldn't do that because that's the reason they take these places away from us. I see another great picture opportunity. Hang on, you know what I gotta do. This house. I think I'm gonna walk up the hill and look at some of the houses. There's one there. And I see one up here. I'm not gonna get them all because they're scattered all up through this hill. But I do, what's caught my attention, there's a kind of a stone or rock wall with an old iron fence around it. I'm wondering if that's like a cemetery or what. That's actually what I'm wanting to go look at. If I can figure out how to get to it without chomping through the woods. I bet I can't get to it from this way. I'm gonna have to go up a different road. There's roads that go all up in this hills. And I bet I probably should have went around up that side. But since we done came this far, let's go look at this house. Wow. And you actually get up here, you can see they're in kind of bad shape. And that one's it won't be here much longer if people don't work on it. Man, I bet it's spooky here at nighttime. That's a cool old house. Look how high the porch is off the ground. Well, if you fell off the porch, it'd take you 10 minutes to hit the ground. This goes to that fence area. I want to check it out. I'm not out of shape and breathing hard. I'm just enjoying the fresh air and trying to take as much as I can. Oh, it was probably, used to be a house here probably. There's what I was seeing. That old wrought iron fence, can't hardly say that. There's a foundation of what used to be, I'm assuming a house, maybe, I don't know, might have been a store or something, I don't really know. There's no info or nothing here, but. And I see another house up there. It had a fancy, I bet this was like a really nice house here. Most of them just look pretty common. And this one here looks like it had the best view and a real fancy fence around it. And yeah, this is neat. Just the view of the mountains was worth coming here. To me it was. I know sadly some folks don't take interest in the beauty of this nature itself. And that's okay. I mean, I'm not saying you're a bad person if you don't like looking at trees, but some people just always gonna have that wow factor, you know, that really cool thing. Well, I just like seeing it all. I ain't taking them stairs down. Little rickety wooden stairs. And I guess I'm assuming you're allowed to be up here. It looked like not so much here, but when we first started, it looked like they had that mode to where you could come up here. So I'm just assuming you can. I was looking at the big rocks. But here, look like they're catching water. Probably using it for I doubt they're drinking or anything. They're trying to, according to what I was reading on that one sign, they're trying to fix these houses, like, or at least save them to where they don't fall down. They're probably using that water for, you know, whatever means other than making biscuits and gravy. What do I keep hearing? Another pretty neat old house. That was a big house too. No. I can't get down from here. Yeah, that was a really nice house. I thought maybe get on down that way. That ain't happening. Alrighty then. Back we go. I'm gonna pause this because, you know, we've already seen this part. I gotta backtrack and go back the same way I came. I'll see you in just a minute.